Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to be talking about what's the best type of exercise and how you should be exercising as well. So to be honest, I used to work in a gym and I've exercised for many years, played lots and lots of different sports, but there is no best exercise. There are a few exercises that we do advise our patients, especially those who've had some kind of injury or problem going on in their neck that they should be avoiding. However, there is no real best exercise. Like I mentioned, I used to be able to work in a gym and I could tell you lots of different exercises, lots of different parts of the body, whether it's rehab exercises, general exercises, cardio, weights, but it's really about finding this one big factor. And especially when we're talking about exercise for general health, not for a specific problem, but we're talking about exercise for general health, the biggest thing is finding something that you enjoy. Personally, I'm not a big runner, but I enjoy doing, say, sports or some types of weights. I think that is one of the best things that's for me. And it's the same thing for other people. If you're someone who really enjoys cycling, you really enjoy running, maybe you enjoy a particular type of sport like badminton, maybe you really enjoy, say, doing weights, maybe you really enjoy yoga. Whatever it is, trying to do something that keeps you active will always be much more beneficial than trying to do something perfectly because it's the best exercise, but then not following through with it regularly because you don't enjoy it. So I'd say trying to find whatever it is that you enjoy and incorporating that more into your lifestyle will be the most helpful thing that you can do. Generally, especially if you're getting a bit older and say you want to prevent osteoporosis, trying to do something with some level of resistance, some resistance training is the best. So that, well, when I say resistance, I mean something where you're either using your body weight or using some sort of physical weight to really build up some tension in the body, such as doing weights or doing body weight things like, say, squats, press-ups, pull-ups, those kind of activities. All of these things are going to prevent aging as much as possible. And again, there are certain other things you can be doing which are going to be really pushing the body more to drive, especially say if you have certain goals like losing weight or maybe you're trying to put on muscle. But as a general rule, when it comes to exercise, the ones you enjoy will be the best ones for you. If you're trying to really, say if you're not something, anything you don't really enjoy, there's no sports at all, and you really want to get the most bang for your buck, then I would suggest something like, say, resistance training or something that's high intensity, especially resistance training because it's in more of a slower paced condition. Say some of the things that have come out, such as a 5x5 program or some things with kettlebells, these will all build up some real functional strength in the body and make sure the body is more adaptable and resilient when you do have some challenges. However, if you are looking for something which is going to be more time efficient or something where you're going to get more of a sweat on, something like high intensity interval training will be one of the better things you can do because it's going to get the most in that time. However, just make sure that if you are doing things, especially certain types of exercises, that you're keeping perfect form as much as possible all the way through. It's very easy sometimes when we're doing longer spouts of exercise or doing things very quickly to then potentially do things badly, and that's when injuries are more likely to happen. I would also advise, if you've never done some exercise before and there's certain ones you want to try, especially if they are with heavier weights, to make sure that you do go to see, say, a personal trainer or someone at a gym, and they'll give you some sort of tutorial lesson to make sure that you're doing things properly and it won't lead you into an injury or even more problems. As we've talked about in some other videos as well, with any kind of exercise, make sure you are doing some sort of warm up in the beginning, whether it's just, some general swinging of the arms, some general walking, moving things around. And then after exercise, that's when you should be doing stretching. Before, any kind of stretching should really be about mobility. So say if I was going to work my arms in the gym, I'd be swinging my arms around to get things moving, but not doing these holding static stretches. That should only be after the exercise at the end to make sure that you're then stretching those muscles out better for recovery. If you do it before, it actually could increase the chances that you will have some sort of injury instead. If anyone has any questions about exercise or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comments. You can give us a call at 843-89550 or email help@vitalitychiropracticcenters.com and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.